This is another system that I've picked up. It is in a pretty sorry state. It was basically dumped, and let's find out what's inside. 2 hard drives, 2 optical drives, and these 3 are SATA. This is IDE. The motherboard doesn't have any IDE. It's a socket 1156 system, HB OEM board. Pretty dusty, as you can see here. It's got a CIT 650 watt power supply. Yep. And yeah, let's just start taking this apart. Have a look at what we have got. Don't know which to start with. Should we start with the graphics card? This is pretty big. Got 2 power connectors at the back. This is flimsy. There's also we've got a Radeon Sapphire something, and it looks like it worked at some point. It is a HD 5850 1 gig DDR5 PCIe dual DVI. Got HDMI, DisplayPort, DVI, pretty meaty heatsink, fan works. Again, I don't know whether any of this works, but I thought it would be worth having a look what's in there before trying any of it. We've got 2 sticks of memory here. This is a Zeppelin 4 gig 1600, and that will be DDR3. Quite dirty. Odd colour for a memory stick. Got another memory stick here. This is a 4 gig DDR3 1066. And this is double-sided. It's a single-sided. Okay, we've got 4 SATA cables. This is the old style that don't have a clip. Unconnected. There's 2 black connected to the board. These have clips. Oh, there we go. You've got the MS7613 version 1.0 on the motherboard. These cables look alright. And we've got something down here. Not really sure what this is. Is this a wireless LAN adapter? Let's zoom in and have a look. Whee! And we'll get some more light in here. So, I suspect this will be a HP part number. It's got a Mac, so this looks like a little mini wireless adapter, and my guess is that this should be connected to an antenna of some kind, but it is not. That's the rear chassis fan. Okay, let's carry on. Let's have a look at what these hard drives are. This top one's a Seagate. Don't know if it's going to be screwed in on the other side. Maybe, may not be. It is not. This is a very dusty Seagate 500 gig Pipeline HD2. So nothing to complain about. And the next one is another 500 gig hard drive. With one screw holding it in. This is a Western Digital RE3 Enterprise Storage from 2010. Does this have a date on it? Date code 07 11107. So, should we have a look at the power supply? Test it. Our power supply tester. I get the feeling that lots of people just have a power supply that goes, or a component that goes, maybe the graphics card, and then once that's gone, they then just give up on the system, or buy a new computer and then just throw it away. It seems like they have thrown away quite a lot. So I will connect this to the power tester. There's nothing else connected in the system. I will put the power in and focus on this and switch it on, and it works. It's a very quiet fan. Okay. That's unexpected. So, yeah, let's have a look what else is in this system. We've got an HP DVD 1260, DVD multi-writer, and we have a DVD rewriter at the top. This is an IDE drive, so considering the board doesn't have any IDE connections, it's an odd inclusion, and it's very dusty. It's a Sony NEC from 2008. DVD CD rewriter. That's an IDE. The IDE you get audio out, which is useful for older games. With new ones you don't. So that's this system for now. I can't test it in here because I don't have a CPU that matches, or rather I do have a CPU but I don't want to take it out of my main system, so I've ordered a £2 CPU to put in here. So yeah, we'll give it a go, see whether any of this works in a future video. This is a system I use for testing. It's got a nice mixture of IDE and SATA connections. A fair number of connections on the power supply. and it's just a sort of cheap Intel board, Core 2 Duo system. Makes a lot of noise when you first switch it on. It's got PCI Express, it's got PCI slots, and this drive here does not have any CD in it. But it does appear to work. Should we put a CD in? Not sure why that fan's doing that. That's not normal. There's the mouse. Looks like this fan's decided it doesn't really want to work properly. Hey ho. So can I do anything useful with this from a copy it? Can I paste? Ooh, look at that. Will it just copy and paste a CD that simply? That's, you know, how that works. Just using Windows. Just making a backup in case my, original disk doesn't work anymore. Seems a reasonable way of testing if the drive works. Seems to be. So, drive 1, optical drive, tested, work. We've connected up this SATA drive and it's working. As you can see here, check its smart status, crystal disk info. What is it? It's Western Digital 500 gig. Oh, there's an H as well. I haven't looked at. It's good. Totally fine. Been powered on for 30,000 hours. That's 101,262 days. 7,000 RPM, 16 meg buffer. We're on to checking the second hard drive. Connected it up with a SATA to IDE adapter. And it is this one, local disk J by the looks of things. Hardware. So we do have a Samsung in there. We've got the Seagate. So this is this one. Okay, we're on to having a look at this second hard drive, which is a Seagate drive. And it looks like it's got Windows on it. Let's just have a look at crystal disk info. Already started it. Yep. So we've got C, that's our SSD drive. We've got a Samsung 500 gig. We've got this one here. It's been on 25,000 hours, 101,080 days, 5,900 RPM with 8 meg cache, and health is good. Okay, so the other thing, I thought I would have a look at this fan. It is very dusty. Pretty gross. And I think I will also use white on this to give it a clean. I'm sure you don't really need to see this, but connect up, see what sort of condition it is in, because it's always useful having a spare fan. Just a bog standard 80mm fan with a long cable and a 3-pin connector, not 4-pin. So looking at the system and looking at the components individually, one of the SATA cables is damaged on that edge, so I'm just going to bin that basically straight away. There's also an adapter that was in the case to adapt a 4-pin Molex to 2 SATA connections, and this has got a loose black wire, so I'm just going to bin that because that's damaged and not fixable, and you don't really want intermittent power connections. It's quite surprising that I think it's a 600 or 650 watt power supply in that system has, well, or doesn't have very many SATA connections, which is a bit strange. And they've also, in that case, used an adapter from Molex to give the graphics card the second power connection. This ATI Radeon 5850 is very power hungry, and you know that could be part of the problem. Also, the heatsink in this is totally clogged up with dust. You can probably see it all over the place. I've actually started cleaning that, so before that was totally solid. The same on this side, it's just totally solid in there, so that needs some cleaning up. But also it's recommended you have a 600 watt power supply with this, and I'm not really a massive fan of graphics cards that use too much power, so we'll see. If it works, it works, but yeah, it's not a massively powerful graphics card. It's sort of GeForce GTX 460 level maybe. And I also haven't tested this memory yet.